Before this, we have learned about material sources and written sources. Now, today we are going to learn about oral sources. The following sources are included in the oral sources of modern Indian history. Here, a chart is given about the oral sources of history, and among that oral sources, folk songs, povada, folk tales, narrations, interviews, fairs, jalsa, art groups, rhythmic prose, OV, and inspirational songs came. Inspirational songs. During the period of freedom movement, various inspirational songs were composed. When the freedom movement was going on, various inspirational songs were composed. At present, some of these songs are available in written form, but there are many other unpublished inspirational songs memorized by freedom fighters. And some of these inspirational songs are also today available. But most of many other inspirational songs are unpublished and they are memorized by the Britishers and they are memorized by the freedom fighters. Through this inspirational song, we can get information about the conditions during pre-independence period. And through these inspirational songs, we are able to get information about the pre-independence period. Mean what was the condition in the pre-independence period. And also the spirit behind the freedom struggle could be understood. And on hearing these songs, we are also able to understood the freedom struggle. What is the spirit behind the freedom struggle? The next point is Povada. Povada is a source for getting information about a historical event or the work of a person. Povada is a source through which we are able to get information about the historical event or about a particular person. There are various povadas composed on freedom struggle of 1857 and there are various povadas which are composed on the struggle of 1857. Valor of revolutionaries during British rule, etc. And some povadas are also composed on the valor of revolutionaries, the bravery of revolutionaries during the British rule. These povadas were used to create motivation and spirit among the people, and these povadas are useful to create motivation and inspiration among the people to fight for their country's struggle. Apart from freedom movement, the povadas were composed based on the work of Satyashodhak Samaj, and apart from this, some povadas were composed based on the work of Satyashodhak Samaj for awakening among the oppressed classes, to awake the oppressed classes. The Sanyukta Maharashtra movement and such other events. And apart from this, some povadas were composed on Sanyukta Maharashtra movement and such other events. The next point is video, audio and audio-visual sources. During the modern period, due to the development of technology, there was a development in the art of photography. In the modern period, as the development of technology progressed, as the technological development going on, the development in the art of photography, recording, filmmaking also takes place. Obviously, these photographs, records or films can be used as a source of history. And these photographs, these films or records are useful as a source of history. Means they are able to give us the information about that period. Photographs are visual source of modern Indian history. Photographs are considered as a visual source of modern Indian history. With the discovery of art of photography, photograph of various persons, events, objects, structures, places were clicked. And with the discovery of art of photograph, as the art of photograph is discovered, photograph of various persons, events, objects, structure, places are clicked. As the discovery of photography increases. Discovered the photography, various photograph of various persons, events, and then objects, structures, spaces are clicked. Through these photographs, we get information of the person or an event in a visual format. And through this photograph, we are able to get information about a person or an event in a visual form, which we can see. In case of medieval period, there are paintings available that depict the physical features of a person or visual description of a particular event. In the medieval period, there are paintings which gives us information about that particular period or about a particular person. But the authenticity of these paintings is doubtful. Comparatively, photographs are considered to be more reliable. And in comparison of these paintings, photographs are considered to more reliable. The photograph of a person gives information about the physical feature, dressing style, etc. These photographs gives us information about the particular person's dressing style or his physical features. Photograph of an event give a visual image of an event, whereas photograph of an object or a structure helps in understanding its nature. If we click a photograph of an event, it gives us information about visual image of that event, and the photographs of an object or structure helps in its nature. Recording, the discovery of technique of recording was also as important as photography. The technique of photography is important, but as well as the technique of recording is also important. Recording is a form of audio source of history. Recording is considered as a form of audio source. During modern period, the speeches of leaders or important personalities, songs, etc. are available in the form of recording. During the modern period, speeches of leaders or some songs which are composed by them are available in the form of recording. They can be used as a source of history. For example, national anthem Jana Gana Mana sung by Rabindranath Tagore himself or the speeches of Subhash Chandra Bose can be used as an audio source for the study of history of modern India. And here an example is given that Jana Gana Mana, which is composed and sung by Rabindranath Tagore, and some speeches given by Subhash Chandra Bose can be used as an audio source for the study of modern India. Films are composed as a unique discovery of modern technology. Films are considered as a unique discovery of modern technology. In the 20th century, there was a great development in the technique of filmmaking. In 20th century, filmmaking takes a great development. Dada Saheb Phalke in the year 1930 laid the foundation of Indian film industry. Who laid the foundation of Indian film industry? The Dada Saheb Phalke in the year 1930 laid the foundation of film industry. Audio-visual recording of Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement and such other historical incidents are available. Audio-visual recording of Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagraha, Quit India movement and other historical events which are very important in the freedom struggle are also available. Through these films, the events could be seen in reality, and through these films, these events which we had never seen are able to now we are able to experience, now we are able to see these films. Compared to ancient and medieval period, the sources of study of modern Indian history are found in abundance and variety. In comparison of ancient and medieval period, the sources of modern Indian history are much more. The archaeological sources of the period are to a great extent found in better state. Archaeological sources of this period are also available. There are many written sources preserved in the archives. Many written sources are preserved in the archives. But while referring the written sources, the ideology and opening of the author regarding the particular event needs to be examined. But when we refer these written sources, the ideology and authenticity of a particular writer is regardable. There is a great need of preserving these historical sources through which the rich tradition of history can be handed over to the next generation. And it is a need to preserve these sources give to give information to our coming generation, to our next generation. So it is our duty to preserve these all sources through which we are able to know about our history. And we will see this part means the oral sources on the digital board.